Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Sunday, November the 3rd, 2024. It is about 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that you all have had a wonderful weekend. I hope it's been a fun and productive weekend for you. Um, as for me, I'm doing good myself. Um, it's been raining off and on. Had a pretty good amount of rain yesterday. Um, this morning it was actually raining as well, but we kind of have gotten a break in the rain here, and so um, I decided, you know what? Let me be different. Let me record at a local park, and so that's what I did. So what I did was I put all my normal recording equipment in a bag, and I just brought it with me to the park. So I have my tripod. It's a tripod with a ring light attached to it, but obviously at the park, you don't need a ring light. And so I have the ring light, but it's not on because, as you can see, the sun is what's giving natural light. And I don't even think you can see my face because now the sun has actually come out. But oh well. But I wanted to make this video. Hopefully it gives at least, some ASMR. It might not be perfect because of cars in the background. I might need to do this video a little further away from the road though. Um, but just the sounds of like nature. But I do kind of realize I'm pretty close to the road, and so you can hear the cars and stuff going by. But even if it doesn't give you ASMR, I just want to put you, in a relaxed mood in general. Just a more, a state where you're not as stressed out, and hopefully this video can help with that. And so yeah, but yeah, it's been raining off and on. We've had issues with there not being like enough rain. Like it hasn't been raining enough lately. Well, I mean, lately it has been raining, but before that, we had gone like many weeks with no rain. And so for many across Texas in general, the rain is like a welcome sight. And so, many people are happy about that. So I did have some things to talk about though. I actually have them written down on like an old receipt. Yeah, I know this ain't the best video. This isn't the most like professional video. But let's see. What do I have written down? Oh, I want to talk about Robinhood. They're pretty much offering like contracts you can buy to where, say you buy one contract for Donald Trump at 52 cents, because I think they're offering contracts, right? You can buy a Donald Trump contract for 52 cents and a Kamala Harris contract for 50 cents, and the price kind of varies based on like the time of day. But essentially, if you buy that contract, say you buy a Kamala Harris contract for 50 cents, if Kamala Harris wins the presidency, that contract will it'll automatically be worth $1, and you can cash out on that. I think it's pretty interesting what Robinhood is doing. They know that people are willing to put money on this election, and I think I want to say that you can really only buy 5,000 contracts, and you can't buy contracts for like both candidates. You can only buy contracts from one of the candidates. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are considered futures, if I'm not mistaken, or or something to that effect. Because I forgot, but basically that's pretty much like what it is. And so I was trying to decide whether I was actually gonna like buy into this this thing that like Robinhood was doing, but it's like I don't know. I don't think I really want to like put money on this election, but I might change my mind. But I was just letting you all know that that's something that's out there. It's real interesting, and I think that as far as that, people are gonna go for who they feel like is gonna win, of course. So you know, and I was actually doing the math too, and say you buy 5,000 Kamala Harris contracts for 50 cents. If Kamala Harris wins, you bought those contracts for 50 cents, they automatically become, worth $1. Then you've just profited $2,500 minus the fee that you have to pay to like Robinhood. So I think there's like a small fee you got to pay to Robinhood, but still, pretty much be close to $2,500 in profit. If you put $2,500 on Kamala Harris winning, which means you bought 5,000 contracts at 50 cents. Hey, it's interesting, but there's definitely risk involved in that. And the risk is the candidate that you put money on loses, then you just lost that money. You put $2,500 on Kamala Harris and she loses the presidency, then you just lost $2,500, right? So there's definitely like a level of risk involved in that, and so um, yeah, but yeah, also something else I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Oh, I mean, just the election in general. The election is like 2 days away. Can you believe the election is 2 days away? Um, Early voting, I believe it was from October 21st to November the 1st. And they said at a lot of places they've been getting like record numbers of people going out and voting. And so, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I mean, I've been pretty vocal about me saying that I'm not voting because I didn't really care for either candidate like that. But I respect people's right to vote. If you feel like there's a candidate out there that wants to that you want to vote for, I mean, just go for it. And so that's the thing about it. Um, I respect everybody's rights. That's all I'm gonna say. I respect everybody's right to vote. If you want to vote, go right ahead. Now, okay. Yeah, the glare is not as bad. Like I said, we've been getting clouds. It's kind of been raining like off and on. There's an airplane in the background too. But we've been getting, you know, off and on rain. And the wind is actually kind of like shaking this thing now. But yeah. And like I said, if you're not familiar with my position on this whole election thing, I don't really care for either candidate because I just don't think that they're really gonna do anything that's really going to like impact the people like that. None of them, think about it, none of them have really talked about like banning or just regulating automation, AI, these things that are like taking people's jobs, these technologies that are taking people's jobs. You know, they haven't really talked about that. They haven't talked about healthcare and all the prices that, how the prices have been like very expensive, and the need to actually regulate prices. But I mean, when we're talking about like the healthcare field and regulating prices, I don't really think any candidate is going to solve that problem either. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest. Let's be honest about this, how this whole thing works. Oh, looks like there's a storm in the background. Oh well. But let's be honest about how this whole thing works. Okay, if I'm a healthcare company and these candidates start talking about how they're going to regulate prices for these drugs that people take, these prescriptions and stuff, right? A business is going to send a lobbyist to Washington, D.C., and they're going to try to influence the politician to uh, not make that happen, right? Strike down any law that talks about regulating these drug prices, because as a business, you want to maximize profit, and you don't want the government getting in the way of that. I'm just I'm just telling you how that works, right? That's literally how it works. Is it immoral? Yes, but is it the way that things work in this United States? Yeah, that's how it works. That is how it works, right? The healthcare company is going to send a lobbyist to Washington to either make laws in their favor or strike down laws that work against their favor, right? A lobbyist's whole job is to influence politicians, right? I wonder how much a lobbyist gets paid though. I've never actually like looked that up, but I'd be curious as to how much a lobbyist got paid. I'm pretty sure they don't make a. I'm pretty sure they don't make a small salary. I'm pretty sure they make a pretty big salary for what they do. They're basically influencing um, politicians. Their job is to influence, and so that's the thing. But yeah. I need to see what else is see what else I'm talking about here. Because like I said, I had things written down. Um, let's see. Um, Also, too, I really hope that you all have been enjoying the role play videos, because you know when you're doing like a role play video, it takes a certain level of creativity to actually make a good role play video. You know, to make a good role play video, you have to tap into your creative spirit, right? Because when I make those role play videos, I don't have like a script written down. I might have a few points written down that I want to talk about, and I kind of do that for every video now. Like I'll have like a few things written down as to what I actually want to talk about, just so I don't like forget about what I actually want to talk about. And so yeah, but I really do want to start making more like outdoor videos, because it's so refreshing to be outside, right? And to be honest with you, um, I was a little nervous about making like an outdoor video, but I realized there's really nothing to be nervous about because, you know, at the end of the day, people are just living their lives, right? They're gonna see you and be like, "Oh, that person is making a video," and then like 10 seconds later, they're gonna forget about it because people aren't really paying attention to you the way that you think they are, right? And I feel like a lot of people would be kind of nervous about just recording themselves at a park. But once you realize the fact that like people really don't care like that, you know, it makes doing this easier. And I had to kind of think about that myself. I'm like, people just don't care. They don't care about what you're doing. They might see it and be like, okay, it's different. Yeah, it's different, but I'm not bothering anybody. And I made sure I was like far off from the trail so that like it would be a lower chance that like I would like catch somebody walking in the background. I mean, you can see a few cars and stuff, but I was trying not to like get people like walking and stuff like in the background. And so I think I've been pretty successful at that, don't you think? I didn't see not one person walking in the background. But if I do record, make a video outside, what I'll probably do is go to a part of the park or some other park that's like not close to a main road because this park is, well, this section of the park is kind of close to a main road. But as you can see, we do have a storm rolling in, as you can tell from the dark clouds in the background. Um, yeah, we've been getting off and on rain, but I'll tell you though, it feels really good out here. It feels really good. I think the temperature is like in the low to mid 70s, so it's not so cool to where I need like long sleeves. I still got short sleeves on, but um, it's not so hot to where um, I'm just sweating like crazy because I haven't like broken a sweat at all. And so yeah, and so I'm yeah, but it is different like making a video outside because um, I tend to I'll look at something and kind of lose my train of thought. Like when you're inside of a building and you just have nothing but notes and there's nothing to like distract you, it's a bit easier. But I'll admit, being out here, I'll look at something and then end up like losing my train of thought. So, it's a little bit different. But I got to get better at this though. And by the way, too, one man show as usual. I don't have no fancy camera crew behind the camera or anything. No one's holding the camera. It's a tripod. I got this microphone that's connected to the phone via wire. See, I couldn't bring the microphone that I normally use because it needs a power source that is more powerful than my phone. Like this microphone, I can just plug directly into my phone and it'll work just fine. But the microphone that like the other microphone I use, I can't do that. I would need like some sort of portable power source or something like that. Like a you know what? I actually could bring my portable battery because I'll admit this microphone is really not as good as that other microphone. That's actually what I'm gonna do. The next video I do outside, what I'll probably do is just bring portable my portable battery with me. And so yeah, and it is raining. So what I'll probably do is wrap this video up. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, we've been getting this rain off and on, and I mean it's not too bad. But if I sit out here too long, I'm gonna get soaked. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. This is just me randomly talking with a new scenery in the background, but we're getting rained on. This microphone is getting rained on, but this is a cheap microphone. I mean, if something happened to this microphone, I'm not tripping. But if I had my more expensive microphone with me, um, that'd be a problem. But next time, I'm definitely bringing my microphone, my more expensive one with me. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you all have a good rest of your day.